secret of love is opening up your heart. It's okay to feel afraid, but don't let it stand in your way. 'Cause everyone knows that love is the only road. And since we're only here for a while, we might as well show some style. Give us a smile, isn't it a lovely ride? Sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard, it's just a lovely ride. All the thing about time is that time isn't really real. It's all your point of view. How does it feel to you? Einstein said we could never understand it all. Planets spinning in space, a smile upon your face. Oh, welcome to the human race. It's some kind of lovely ride. See me sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard, it's just a lovely ride. Isn't it a lovely ride? See me sliding down, gliding down. Oh, try not to try too hard, it's just a lovely ride. Because the secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. That's a fact. Good morning, all. Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. When we find ourselves in a place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. Turn and turn will be our delight, until we turn and turn, till we come round right. Tis a gift to be loved, and that love in return. Tis the gift to be taught, and a richer gift to learn. When we expect of others what we live every day, then we'll all live together and we'll learn how to say. When true simplicity is gained, we bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Gift to have friends and a true friend to be. 'Tis a gift to think of others and not always think of me. And when we hear what others really think and really feel, then we'll all live together with a love that is real. when true simplicity is gained. To bow and to bend, oh, we shan't be ashamed. To turn and turn will be our delight, till we turn and we come round right. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we shan't be ashamed. To turn and turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Till by turning we come round right. An old Shaker hymn. I guess we roll on here a little bit. How are y'all this morning? Glad to hear it. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. And I wake up to the sound of music, and Mother Mary come to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. And let it be. Reverend Ken.
Thank you, Don. Good morning, everyone. Well, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living at St. Augustine. You're very welcome to be here this morning. We are a unique spiritual community. We have no dogma. We don't tell you what you have to believe. We encourage you to come to a God of your understanding, one that you can use to empower your life, to live with more love, joy, happiness, health, and prosperity, more laughter and friendship, everything in life that makes you feel alive, because that's what Spirit is doing through you and through me, showing up in the physical, recognizing itself through our love, joy, and laughter. So know you're in a great place this morning, and Spirit is going to recognize and reward you abundantly. Well, I've got lots of announcements as usual because there's always lots of great stuff going on here. The first one is at 11:30, Tina and Allison will be doing a workshop here, connecting with angels. So if that's something that interests you, that will be for a love offering at 11:30. On Mondays at 11 o'clock a.m., we have Qigong with Harry, and that's for a love offering as well. And if you're interested in Qigong, it's a very interesting, healthy way to stay healthy. On Mondays at 7 o'clock, yes, Lynn? Cancel tomorrow. No Qigong for tomorrow. Thank you, Linda. Now at 7 on Monday, we have a drumming circle, so get all your frustrations out for that on 7 o'clock. Tuesdays on 10 o'clock, we've got chair yoga going on. And then Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, we've got a near-death studies. On Thursdays at 2 o'clock, we've got bingo, which is a lot of fun. This week, we're going to give free pizza, Paisano's Pizza. You got to come, you got to buy a game. So tell all your friends to come. It really is a lot of fun. And then finally, on Saturdays at 10 o'clock, we have meditation in motion. Now, I want to share with you an idea I have. And it's something we used to do. I would love for somebody to pick it up and run with it because I don't really have the time to do it, but it's a great, great thing to do. We used to, before COVID, we used to rent one of the tourist trolleys, like the red train, and we would gather downtown. We would all get on the trolley. We would go around downtown. We would get off at Constitution Plaza and sing Christmas carols in the gazebo, and tourists would come up. It was like right out of a Christmas movie. It was really lovely. Unfortunately, the tourist trains can't stop at Constitution Plaza anymore, and so we can't do it. But we could rent a bus to take us from here down to Constitution Plaza. If somebody here would like to help organize that, see me after service or meet with us at the board and let me know if you'd be willing to do that, because that's really a fun and wonderful thing to do. It's the best fun you can have over the holidays. We do have a board meeting after service, so if you would like to hear about our finances or what we've got planning, you're welcome to join that. And finally, I have a birthday miracle. My birthday was last week. I had a miracle show up because, we've been in touch with the Jewish Museum of Prague, hoping that they will allow us to have the exhibit come. Now, here's the amazing thing. They got back in touch with us and they said, it's been so used so much, we don't want to send it because it's really not in good enough shape to send it and to be exhibited. But if y'all are willing to print it out yourselves, we'll send the dimensions to you, and you can print it out and you can exhibit. So just think of that. This exhibit was put in a storeroom somewhere and forgotten until we came up with the idea, Spirit came up with the idea. Now it can be reprinted, reused, and my hope is when we reprint it and we show it here, we'll either send it back to them so they can exhibit it as much as possible. I'm really hoping they'll allow us to coordinate how we can get it all through the nation to show this exhibit. What Frida Dichter Brandeis did, applaud her. What she did in a Jewish ghetto or being shipped out to a concentration camp with scraps of paper and charcoal for little children, and it was used so much, it was pushed off to the back. We're breathing new life into it, and we're going to tell her story even greater. And if it comes here, I'm determined to get a hold of Oprah Winfrey and let her make a movie about her so the whole world can know about her. Miracles happen every day. All right, that's all of my announcements. Done. Get us going.
That kind of love just just makes me happy. The kind of love that gets me through. The kind of love I only get from you. When I feel it deep inside me, I know there's nothing I can't do. And that's the kind of love I get from you. You are the answer to what's ever troubling me. In time of anger, it's as though my heart were locked, but you've got the key. That kind of love just makes me happy. The kind of love just gets me through. The kind of love I only get from you. And when I feel it deep inside me, I know there's nothing I can't do. And that's the kind of love I get from you. I thought I was abandoned and had somehow lost my way. Empty heart and handed, then you filled me with your love. And I've got to say, that kind of love just makes me happy. The kind of love just gets me through. The kind of love I only get from you. And when I feel it deep inside me, I know there's nothing I can't do. And that's the kind of love I get from you. And I've got to say, that kind of love just makes me happy. That kind of love just gets me through. The kind of love I only get from you. Oh. And when I feel it deep inside me, I know there's nothing I can't do. And that's the kind of love I get from you. And that's true. That is the kind of love I get from you. Hey, that's the kind of love I get from you.
Thank you, Don. Thank you. Now, to get our service going, we're going to have Brenda Cesensis come up and do a reading of treatment. But before she comes up, I'm going to brag on her a little bit. She won't like it, but I don't care. Brenda is the person who coordinated with the Jewish Museum in Prague to get this exhibit here. And she's done a wonderful and tremendous job. So come on up, Brenda.
I didn't want you to do that. Well, anyway, thank you, Ken. If it was his idea, his inspiration, he just delegated. Ahoo-hoo, or where are you? Ahoo-hoo. Yeah. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Good to see you. Now I got to get over all that anxiety you caused me. No. All right, so I have a reading here that I've done several times before. Maybe you'll remember it. Maybe the new people will enjoy it as well. But I keep coming back to this because I really, really like it. So it's called Create Today by Darlene Parnell. What is it we will create today? With how we show up and the words we say? With what's in our heart? With the thoughts in our mind? What will we create? When we choose to be kind, when we radiate love deep from our heart, we create a place where miracles start. What is it we will create today? Let it be love with the words we say. Radiate joy. See good everywhere. Allow your thoughts to be ones of prayer. What is it we will create today? Heaven on earth. Love is the way. Thank you. You're going to hear that one again sometime in the future because I really enjoy it. So let's take a deep breath. and settle in. And know this with me. There is one divine intelligence, one presence everywhere, always. It is never nowhere, it is always everywhere. And I am one of its creations, as we all are. I'm part of it, a beautiful part of it. And it fills me with love, compassion, kindness, harmony, peace, and joy that I can express out into the world with my day-to-day thoughts, my day-to-day words, and my day-to-day deeds to co-create with this presence a world that works for all. And I also know that this divine presence and intelligence has filled every one of us, and including and especially leaders in every position, at every level, throughout our nation and throughout the world, has filled them with love, kindness, compassion, harmony, joy, peace, that they too can express in their day-to-day thoughts, their day-to-day words, and their day-to-day actions to help co-create a world that works for everyone. And I give thanks for this knowing, and I release it simply and easily by saying, and so it is.
Thank you, Brenda. That was lovely. So my talk this morning is entitled A Wave Away. One of my Sunday afternoon practices, I record CBS Sunday mornings. And so I watch it after I've had my nap on Sunday. And there's always something interesting there. They cover a little bit of current events, but they have an art, they have a human interest, they have a nature. It's a great program. And this past week, they had an amazing story about a young man named Roman. And he's only 4 years old. And Roman started standing out in his front yard waving at people. And he did it not because anyone told him to do it or because he expected anything in return. He simply liked waving at people. He liked greeting people. So he waved to passing cars, he waved to neighbors, he waved to anybody that came by. Now, what people didn't know about Roman was he was carrying a big load of loneliness. His parents had separated. His father had moved to Florida. His grandparents lived far away. And so it was just him and his mom in this new neighborhood. And for a child his age, most of the people he loved were suddenly no longer close to him. But instead of withdrawing, he did something remarkable and simple. He just started going out on the lawn and waving at people. Eventually, one neighbor across the street, a retired guy, realized that this little guy needed some interaction, and so he crossed the street to introduce himself. And soon they began to have play dates and were playing with each other. The one neighbor then became two, and suddenly he had a whole group of retired people, at his soccer games, supporting and encouraging him. They came to his swimming lessons. When he first had to go to preschool, they showed up on his first day of preschool. When his birthday came around, he didn't have a lot of kids his own age. It was a whole house full of retired adults. They will always show up for free cake, trust me. Doesn't take much. Yeah. And so they just became his adopted grandparents. One reporter said he lived in a neighborhood, but he needed a village. And somehow, through nothing more than kindness, he built one. And I love that story. It really resonates with me because I think it says something profound about the human spirit. We all have a need to belong. We all want to be recognized and seen. We all want to know that we're important to people around us. And we can easily lack that in our lives. It doesn't matter if we're 4 years old or 94. That need remains to be connected. You know, there's an old story about stone cutters. There were 3 stone cutters. A traveling person came upon them, and he asked one, he says, well, what are you doing here? And he said, well, I'm cutting stones. He asked the second one, what are you doing? He said, I'm earning a living. He asked the third one, what are you doing? And he says, I'm building a cathedral. I'm building a cathedral. All 3 were doing the same work, but one had a vision of what he was creating. This is what Roman was doing. He wasn't just waving, he was building a village. He was nurturing a community. And this is where his story becomes spiritual. Most of us believe that life happens to us. We think when people become friendlier, I'll become friendlier. When someone reaches out, I'll reach back. When I feel accepted, I'll open my heart. Roman had every reason to retreat into his loneliness. His dad had left him in a city with his mom. His grandparents were far away. But instead of waiting for love, he chose to become love. He reversed the equation. He became what he hoped to experience. He offered friendship before he had received it. He offered joy before anyone had extended it. He offered a welcome before anyone had welcomed him. And that was the key, that he became what he wanted to envision. And this is a spiritual practice. Ernest Holmes says, love points the way and law makes it possible. He expressed love and life responded. Not overnight, not magically, but steadily. 1 neighbor became 2, 2 became 5, 5 became a village. And this is how consciousness works. The world reflects what we consistently embody. It doesn't always become what we hope for, what we dream for, what we even pray for, but it will reflect back to us what we believe is true for ourselves. He knew the truth for himself was that he deserved to have this village of people loving and supporting him. Dr. Holmes says, we live in a universe that responds to our thinking. Roman never set out to change his neighbors. He simply became the kind of person he wished to meet. How many of us are willing to step up and step out and become the kind of person that lives in a world of love and joy, of happiness and prosperity? To become the sort of neighbor that is creating a village. When we do, life will respond. Now, before you think this is just a simple, charming story about a sweet boy, let's consider a question. How many people live in neighborhoods without ever living in community? I confess that's been true for me. I've lived in a neighborhood for 14 years, and I hardly knew any of my neighbors. And I always had a great reason. There's always someone else to visit in the hospital. There's always a talk to write. There's always a meeting to go to. There's the newsletter to finish. There was always something important for me to do. There was always an excuse, a reason. And then Shaggy came into my life. Now, Shaggy has to go on walks. His first one is at 4:30 in the morning. And let me tell you, the Swiss have never come up with a clock as accurate as this little furry alarm clock. He does not miss it by a minute or two. And he also assumes that everyone loves him. He just knows it. And he goes out into the world with that attitude that they all just desperately need to pet him. That is his attitude. And they do. The other day I was walking him, and a neighbor that loves him, she came up to him and she petted him for a little bit. She stood back up and she says, "Shaggy," she says, "your hair always looks like you've just woken up from a hard night of drinking." I would have argued with her, but A, it's true. And B, Shaggy wasn't offended. Yeah. Shaggy, he's kind of a rough and tumble little guy, but he's got a beautiful soul, and people are drawn to him. You know, I've told you the story many times. When I went to look for a little dog, I went to the pound, and my friend who works at the rescue shelter, she was showing me a little dog who was up front, and I saw him in the back. And I thought to myself, he is so ugly that if I don't get him, nobody will. And I got him. And he is a little angel on 4 paws. When I go to sit down in the morning to have my coffee and turn on the news, I look up and I see these 2 little paws in midair flying to get to my lap. And he loves nothing more than to spend a half hour getting a belly rub. That's how we want to be. We want to be out in the world, showing our love, showing our truth, getting a belly rub from Spirit with all 4 paws up in the air. And this is what Spirit is offering us. If we will let go of our negativity, let go of our frustrations, let go and just know the world is waiting for us. There's something wonderfully spiritual about Shaggy's love. We need to love ourselves the way God loves us. And you are so loved by the Creator. Spirit is in awe of you. All of you, that you had the courage to come here. It's not an easy place to be. Trust me. It's not an easy life to go through. And if you go through it with a little bit of love, a little bit of compassion, a little bit of kindness, you're doing grand. And Spirit is there to help us every step of the way. We need to stop, worrying about ourselves so much. We need to stop waiting to be accepted. We need to become free to love others, to know the best for others, to see the best for others, to believe the best in others. Loneliness has become an epidemic of our age. And it's remarkable, it's extraordinary that we're so connected electronically, but we're living lives of loneliness more than ever. All of us have gone out to dinner, and you see a group of friends or you see a family, and they're all on their cell phones. Yeah. And I think it is this need to feel at home. There is something very deep within the human spirit that doesn't feel like we have a belonging, that we belong here on earth. And I think it may reflect the ultimate truth that we, as Queen Elizabeth said, we're just passing through. This isn't our home. We're just here for a brief while. Christ understood this. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. And I don't think he was just giving us a moral commandment. I think he was giving us a spiritual truth. And I also think that spiritual teachers kind of turned that around a little bit and put the emphasis on loving the neighbor. But the reality is, until we love ourselves, we can't truly love our neighbors. I think that was how Christ was describing how life works. When we truly love ourselves, when we truly know our value, when we truly know how much we are loved, then we can't help but go out and love those around us. Love, our family, our friends, our neighbors, those that love and support us, those that agree with us, and those that don't love us so much, particularly them, and those that we don't agree with. We can stand back from it all and still give out that love. Love creates relationships, it creates community, it heals isolation, it provides us with a way to move forward. And that's what I love about the community we've created here. And that you instinctively knew how to make this happen. When I came to this community, I came from a huge church in Atlanta, 700 people in Atlanta. But it had an amazing teacher, had great classes, it had all kinds of wonderful things, but it wasn't a community. You could go there and you could walk in and walk out and not have a single person say hello to you. I've heard our community, and I hear it with such pride. I heard somebody say one time, this was a 3-hug minimum community. Yeah. Couldn't come here without getting 3 hugs. When a visitor comes, and that's the reason the bingo game is so successful here. Bingo people are coming here and they feel so loved. You can see it. They feel so happy. And people walk through our front doors before they even introduce themselves. There's people that are acknowledging them, getting to know them, remembering their name, asking them how they're doing. Now, it may just, you think, well, that's just being friendly, but it's more than that. It's letting people know they matter, that they're important, that they have a place where they are welcomed. What we're doing is we're building a village. In today's world, a village is sacred. Years ago, I heard someone say, people may come for the philosophy, but they stay because they find a family. And I believe that's true. People don't just need a better idea. They need a place where they can breathe. They need a place where they don't have to pretend. They need a place where they feel welcome exactly as they are. And that's what every spiritual community should become. So my challenge is to become like Roman, to wave first, even when I got a lot of stuff to tend to smile first, to introduce myself first, to forgive first. That one I've got to really work on. To encourage first, to invite first, to pray first, to love first. Don't wait for the world to become friendlier. Help create the world you're praying for. Now, I love how Roman's story ends. One of his neighbors said, if the whole world were like this child, what an awesome place it would be. And I think he's right. And maybe we've misunderstood the spiritual lesson. The point isn't that we should all become children, even though Christ said something very similar, like you have to become like a child to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Maybe the point is to recover something we knew as children, that people are not strangers until we decide they are, that every smile is an invitation, every greeting is an opening, every act of kindness plants a sacred seed, and every seed carries the possibility of a village. So perhaps heaven isn't that far away. Perhaps we don't have to wait until we're saved, till we're enlightened, till we die. Perhaps heaven is right here and right now. Perhaps it's in our hearts and souls. Perhaps it is waiting to break through, to burst through all of our turmoil, our anger, and frustration. Perhaps it is waiting to unfold before our very eyes. Perhaps heaven is only one wave away. And we can do this. We can make it happen. We can witness the glory of God made manifest through our love, our joy, our compassion, and kindness. It's the very essence of who we are and who we're becoming. It's the truth in your life this morning. It's the truth in mine, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on up, Don. Y'all see Don coming up with his little broken wing. Even with a little broken wing, he's coming to play for us. Oh, don't milk the crowd, Don.
It's not broken, it's on the mend. I'm moving a little slower, though.
That's all right.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people passing by. And I see friends shaking hands, and they're saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. And I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, thank you, Don. So now we come to the time we support our community and we support this wonderful place because it's doing really good and vital work out in the world. Now you can support us in a couple of ways. You can support us in prayer, you can support us in consciousness and volunteership, and of course you can support us with in coin. However you choose to support us, know that your contributions will be blessed and returned to you and multiplied abundantly. So if you'll take your intention and place it over your heart and read with me this affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. If the ushers will step forward, we'll thank you in advance for your contributions. Don?
Sir. Oh, they tell me of a land far beyond the sky. Tell me of a home far away. Hey, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, the land of a cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Hey, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Hey, they tell me of a home where my friends have gone. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree of life in eternal bloom spreads its fragrance on an uncloudy day. Hey, oh, the land of a cloudless day. Oh, the land of an uncloudy sky. When they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. And they tell me that smiles on his children there. And his smile takes their troubles away. And they tell me that no tears will ever come again in that land of an uncloudy day. Tell ya, oh, the land of a cloudless sky. Oh, the land of an unclouded day. Hey, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day.
Oh, thank you, Don. And thank you, Diane. And thank you for your support. Know that your support is allowing our center to grow and to thrive, to continue to be a beacon of love, hope, and compassion. So we thank you, we bless it, we release it, knowing it does its good and powerful work, returning to us multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, now we come to the time where we conclude the service, and I'm going to do it in affirmative prayer. I'll do it in the first person, but take it in for yourself. But say something that works for you, well, hold tight to that. But say something that doesn't work for you, well, just let that part slide by. But just know this truth with me today. There is but one God and one mind and one power. That power is perfect love. It's divine intelligence. It called me by name so I could walk the soil of St. Augustine, so I could witness the glory and love and compassion of Spirit manifest before my very eyes. So here today in this sacred space, here today I choose to leave behind all my lack and limitation, my victimhood. I've played with those small ideas long enough. This morning in this sacred space filled with all these wonderful loving souls, I lift my eyes up to a greater knowing for myself, that I'm one with God. I'm a channel of its love and compassion. I'm a channel of its power. So here today I look out on my world and I see see love blooming forth. I see a garden of joy and love. I see sisterhood and brotherhood. I see the turmoil of the world melting away as we come to a better knowing. I know a new dawn is breaking, a new possibility, a new day, a day where people live in love and peace and harmony, a day of sisterhood and brotherhood, a day where we can live as children of the Most High. It's the day that has been promised to us, and I'm accepting it. I'm revealing it, and I am witnessing it. I am moving forward in the love and compassion of God, and I am not turning back. A path has been made before me, and I am on the move. This morning, I see myself as God sees me, not weak, not wounded, but bold, dynamic, strong, out in the world, being a beacon of love and joy and compassion. So this morning I leave this place strong. I leave this place knowing that there's a wonderful new day dawning before me, and I am here to celebrate, to join in the mighty celestial chorus as we sing out Emmanuel, Emmanuel, God with us. This is my truth. Every cell of my being radiates this right knowing, and I release this prayer into the mind of God to do its good and perfect, bold and dynamic work, returning to us multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with one last thought, and that is your life. Your life. It's not a problem to be solved. It's a miracle unfolding. Your job this week is to go name your miracle, proclaim your miracle, and make it your own. God bless us all. Now let us go be the miracle Spirit is calling us to be. Until we see each other again, this is Reverend Ken wishing you many blessings.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. There's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. There's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh yes, I can make it now, the pain is gone. All the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Hey, hey, it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Yeah, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a bright,